Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
Warning: this video contains spoilers for the 2014 video game Alien Isolation and many of the movies in the Alien franchise. You have been warned, thank you, and please have a nice day. Warning: this video contains images of artwork created by H.R. Giger. These images are known to make some people uncomfortable. Proceed at your own risk.
Hello and welcome to this video. Today's video is going to be on, it's part of the Alien series, but it's a video game. It's a video game that myself and many other people are headcanon. It's headcanon. It's kind of quasi canon. It's one of those things where it falls under the old saying of everything's canon till it's not, which you find a lot in the Star Wars community. This is an interesting video game. It is a first-person shooter with almost no shooting. The game has a crafting system, and you're on a space station dealing with aliens. A lot of the ingredients in this game were used in the making of Alien Romulus. They're both run kind of parallel to each other. In this video game, you play as Amanda Ripley, who is, we learned in the '86 Aliens movie, is Ellen Ripley's daughter. She's out looking, she's taking odd jobs wherever she can. She's looking for her mom. She's not satisfied with the official company story, and that's so the game can, that's the setup for the game. That's so the game can happen. There are some beautiful, some wonderfully well done cutscenes, movies on YouTube. Just do a YouTube search for Alien Isolation cutscene movie. A lot of the really, really good ones weave in gameplay to bridge between the cutscenes, but you get a very coherent story. Some of the people and some of them went in and used the settings and maneuvered the camera so you get different camera angles that you don't get by default in the game. Like I said, they're really well done. The basis of the story is Samuels, who is a Weyland-Yutani rep, comes to Amanda Ripley, and she's like, hey, he is like, hey, we found the flight recorder for the Nostromo. It may have information on it. I know you're looking for closure for your mom, so hey, why don't you hop aboard with us and we'll go check it out. The scene plays out eventually. He convinces her, kind of like Burke in Aliens convinces Ripley to go with them to the terraformed planet. So they get there. As they're approaching the space station, Sevastopol station, just kind of a space vessel docking station, kind of like Sevastopol naval station in Ukraine. It's gone to hell in a handbasket. Comms are out, things are just randomly blowing up, and so Whaling Yutani, being Whaling Yutani, has decided that we're going to go regardless. And Samuels and Amanda Ripley, Samuels, and a corporate lawyer who we introduced on the trip to the space station, Valerine, they decide they're going to spacewalk over because they can't. The docking bays are woo-wee screwed up. They can't dock, so they're going to do the spacewalk. In the midst of the spacewalk, things go left, and they get separated. And this is where we start to actually play Amanda Ripley. You come across characters like Axel, who for some reason reminds me of Bill Barr. I don't know. The animation, Axel reminds me of Bill Barr for some reason. Just his attitude and just the way he does things. He dies. They all die except Amanda Ripley, because we know she can't die in the overall scheme of the game, because she dies. We find out in Aliens that she died from old age. She was in her 60s when she died. And in 1986, that was a respectable age to die at. Now it's considered kind of young, but we have aliens, we have jump scares, we have assholes, we have malfunctioning Whaling Yutani knockoffs of their androids. We find out that Samuel is an android. So it's kind of background information, and one of the reasons why I'm doing this video is because the visuals. I have the visuals. They're going to either be up here, or there might be some over here somewhere. But it's real reminiscent of Alien, Romulus. There's a lot. It's a good primer, good thing. If you're not a video game player, you don't play video games, it's cool. Check out, though I would recommend checking out the cutscene movie. It's video game graphics, but it's coherent. It's a well-written script for the game. It's I could say the script in this is probably a hell of a lot better than a lot of movies that have come out in the last 5 years. Just saying, my opinion. And like I said, we get all of this rich lore. We get call-outs to aliens. We get the setup. The game is definitely a game if you're a gamer, or you're a pseudo gamer, or a tourist like me. It is not a game that you want to play with a full bladder and a full bowel, your bowels full, because you will empty, because the jump scares, they're earned jump scares. They're not crappy bad 80s movies jump scares. They're earned jump scares. You do a lot of them, you do to yourself, because you're actively playing the character throughout the game. And myself being a gamer tourist, it's really, for me, it's really suspenseful because of my appreciation and my love of the movies and the audiobooks and all the other related media that goes with the Aliens universe, that there are things that normal people would go, oh, okay, that you're like, because your mind is working in this Aliens universe. It's kind of doing the is it going to get me? Is it here? Is it there? Is it someplace else? And the one thing the game does is you have a series of quests, a series of, basically like any game, you have quests, side quests, level, you got to build to the end. And one thing this game does, and it's wonderful, and it's annoying, and it's a pain in the ass, but it is great all at the same time, is if the game has decided you're screwing around too long or taking too long to get through a quest or a level, you get got by the alien. It's just a friendly reminder to speed up. But the lore's rich. Like I said, even if you just watch the video game cut movie, there's a lot. There's a scene that calls back to them going to the alien planet, in which where Kane got infected, where other scavengers come across the signal. They go to the planet. They get screwed up, just like the crew of the Nostromo, and sets up Weyland-Yutani for going back and terraforming the planet. It's a wonderful setup. There's some beautiful setups for future movies. There's retroactive setups for Alien Romulus in it. Or I should say the Alien Romulus people went, hey, why don't we take this, and build on it, type thing. And they do a good job. You get to see the space jockey again. Get to see the room with the blue mist and the eggs. And I personally believe it's well done. It's keeps to the spirit of the movie, keeps to the spirit of what's going on, keeps the spirit to the franchise. And what I love about this particular part, what it is Amanda is questioning a person in a detention cell, and they're telling the story. But it's an interactive cutscene. It's one giant cutscene, but you are moving as if you were the person telling the story. You have to move, you have to get this, you have to get the equipment, and it's set up where you're not going to die, you're not going to get hurt during this sequence, but you have to physically do it. You have to interact with the game, and I like that. It makes you more invested in the universe, or at least I think so anyway. It's just one of those things that you're like, wow. And it's a great thing. That is, if you like if it's a great thing if you're a gamer. It's a great thing if you love the Aliens universe. And I imagine somebody that's a hardcore gamer that loves the Alien universe, this game is probably damn near perfect. But like I said, if you're not a gamer, and I've said this several times in this video already, and you enjoy the Aliens universe, check out the cutscene movie. It's depending on whose edit, what version you get, it's going to be anywhere from about an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how much gameplay they put in, how much they fill in between the cutscenes. I don't think I've seen a bad version or one that I just like, no, can't watch this. This sucks. I haven't come across. I've come across ones, however, going, this one's good, but this one's even better. So, like I said, it's one of those things. Go out, experience it, try it. If gaming or aliens is your thing, I highly recommend it. I highly think it's worth the time and effort. If you're not a gamer, you don't like aliens, why are you watching this video? Just wondering. So I'm gonna wrap this up here, and everybody, be good humans, be good to other humans. Peace.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are?